Alright, quick addition to the previous video about these humbuckers that switch between series and parallel coils when I toggle the push-pull on the tone knob. First, how do I know that that is the case and not just the usual turning the humbucker into a single coil like every other guitar ever that came with a push-pull? Well, first, when I touch the pole pieces with a screwdriver, regardless of the position of the push-pull, I will get a sound out of both coils, okay? That would not be the case if I just, turn this into a single coil by shorting one and keeping the other one alive. One of the coils would not produce a sound, but that's not what's going on here. However, we can measure that by simply plugging this on the output. I got my multimeter here, and I'm getting a reading of about 2000 ohms, or 2K for short. And when I toggle the thing, I get about 8000 or 8K, okay? What's happening here is when you have a humbucker, you have two coils in series, each one of them with a value of R, okay? And when you put them in series, they add up. For those of you who know about electronics, you know I'm making some wild simplifications, but yeah, basically two resistances in series add up, okay? So I get 2R. Now when I put them in parallel, two equal resistances of the same value in parallel divide by 2, okay? So I'm getting R over 2. Which is the same as saying that one setup gives me 8K, so 2R, and the other setting gives me 2K, which is R over 2. So I have two coils of 4000 ohms, or 4K. 4K plus 4K gives me 8K, series humbucker, 8K. When I put them in parallel, 4K parallel with 4K gives me 4 over 2, which is 2K, which is parallel, okay? I don't know how many of you will have a unicorn like this, but it's worth knowing how that works. I don't know, I guess you just want to, when in doubt, just grab a multimeter and it's a quick reading. And yeah, just in case you feel like playing electronics and you want to do this series parallel thing, now you know how that works.